With the opening of this elementary school on the west side of town, the Grant and Lincoln buildings were left empty and obsolete. But now, after a few years of vacancy, it won't be too long before they will hear footsteps once again. The Community Housing Initiative, or CHI, out of Des Moines, is moving forward with two projects. They are renovating and restoring the old Lincoln and Grant elementary schools to be independent living centers for seniors. The Lincoln project will cost around $3.2 million, and CHI has applied for funding from multiple sources, including the Affordable Housing Tax Credit, which will provide about 60% of the total cost. Sam Erickson, CHI's vice president, says the plan is to fully restore the Lincoln building.
We'll be restoring the exterior of the building on Lincoln back to its original state, putting back doors and windows that closely resemble what was there originally. Each of the classrooms will be turned into an apartment. We'll have 15 living units, 1 and 2 bedroom units. Across town, a similar $3.6 million project will transform the Grant building into senior apartments. Funding for this project is coming from the same sources as the Lincoln project. Erickson says that because most of the funding is coming from the Affordable Housing Tax Credit, the units at both locations will be income sensitive. You're looking at roughly $24,000 a year for a single person. So there are many people who are on retirement income who actually fall under those guidelines. CHI also plans to make both of these facilities environmentally friendly. We're going to be completely abating the asbestos and the lead paint in both buildings, so they're going to be much safer, cleaner, greener environments. Recent flooding has pushed back the schedule by a couple months. The state of Iowa needed to focus on flood recovery and the people who were homeless as a result of that flood, so we're more than okay with just being pushed back by 2 months. Renovation will begin in early December, and Erickson hopes to have the doors open on these new facilities in 2009. But 2010 might be more realistic. It all depends. Older buildings hide special surprises, and it seems like you tear into one thing and something else falls apart. So we'll see what those buildings have in store for us. For CRI News, I'm AJ Hodgman.